I think it's fair to say that there's been varying views on people's ability to work from home or work remotely. There's plenty of arguments to suggest that people can be more productive. Likewise, I've read some counter arguments suggest that productivity globally has dipped during this period. The number one concern or cause appears to be around the technology itself, either people's ability to use it or connection issues, being able to access files and the like. The other consideration may be more behavioural. I think there's probably some team members that are hiding behind the technology not working rather than actually the technology itself. So that's something to bear in mind. I think the tip here is to ensure that your view is more holistic rather than focusing on one specific areas. So how do us as leaders ensure that we keep our teams on side during this period and make sure they remain productive? I think the first thing I could suggest is around more of a deliberate planning approach to productivity, whereas that's probably something that got lost a little bit in the rush to sort of comply with lockdown measures. In this video, I'm going to cover off 5 tips that hopefully that can help you with your productivity. Okay, the first one, and I've suggested this to quite a few businesses, and they've really taken to it, is to conduct an audit of your team member. Sounds quite formal, but in a sense of have they got everything they need to be able to be productive. So have a look at their workstation, the technology, is everything there to give them the best opportunity to be productive. Number 2 is to ensure they have the right tools in place. Likewise, the business has the right tools in place. It was 7 months ago, 7 or 8 months ago, the lockdown started to occur. You want to make sure that it's still the right technology that you're using. Number 3 is to build the productivity discussion into your one-on-ones. I think that's a great way. It's probably something you weren't doing before necessarily, but I think it's a great way to make sure that becomes a regular occurrence within your discussions to give them the best opportunity to be productive. Number 4 is around sharing tips. I ran a webinar last week actually on Zoom and was showing some of the functionality, and people hadn't seen it before. Thought this is great. So one example was the ability to be able to use a whiteboard and make notes and share ideas for collaboration. And I said to them, when they said that was great, is that they ensure that they share that sort of stuff with their teams rather than just keep it to themselves. And the last one is to continue to educate themselves on what's out there. You know, best practice can change very, very quickly, especially with technologies. You want to make sure that what you're using is still the best practice out there, and not just in the business itself, but also the industry and the wider community, that what's work best for your organisation. Okay, so thank you for tuning into our video. We have one last webinar running on the 12th of November, which you can pre-register through our website. So thanks again. See you soon. Bye.